Right guys, it's wash up time. There's the sink just there. Boys have both been out, they've both come back in. There you go. Ugh, nearly pulled the ironing board over. I always hook this on the ironing board. Oh, that's better. Right, it is Monday evening, so you know what tomorrow is. Yeah, terrible Tuesday. I wonder what will go wrong. I wonder. We'll have to wait and see. Could be interesting. So Monday was good. It went really quick. Had a good day. The weather was fantastic. Let me grab the gloves. I haven't done anything in the bag boudoir. Is it? Boudoir. It is a boudoir. I haven't done anything in there this evening. I've had too many other things to do. So tomorrow is going to be busy again, but I won't be having my shower, so I can do a little bit in there tomorrow. That's my idea. I want to do a little bit more waxing, a little bit more fettling, I think is a good word. A little bit of fettling, yes. So I'll do that tomorrow evening. So today's been good. I've had a really good time today. And time-wise, I don't know what the time is actually. Oh, it's gone 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness, where's the time gone? I'm hoping to get a better night's sleep tonight. I waited up for Skippy to phone me last night and she didn't, and then I couldn't get to sleep. It's always the way, is that when you want to go to sleep, you can't get to sleep. And then when I come home from work and sit on the sofa with a cup of tea and a Mars bar, I just fall asleep. Yeah, oh no. Yeah, so hopefully I'm going to put my head on that pillow tonight and I'm just going to fall straight to sleep. We can but dream anyway. That's the intention. We'll see what happens. Snoop, thank you. You heard me, I saw you. This is my favourite time of the day, you know this. I love doing this. I've got my hands in a bowl of warm water and I'm thinking, while I'm doing this, I'm just thinking about things, in general. How my life's going, where it's leading me to. Where is it leading me to? Yeah, it's fantastic. To think, I've been here now about 18 months, I suppose. I moved in Easter 24, so we've had Easter 25s, yeah, so it's just year and a bit. Yeah, nearly year and 6 months, yeah, that's right, year and a half. Doesn't seem possible, doesn't seem possible. Everything that's happened to me since I moved in here, the people I've met, doing my meet and greets has been absolutely fantastic. And that's something I was trying to explain to my friends at work today. They were chatting to me because I said, oh, I'm off in a couple of weeks' time. I'm going on holiday. I'm going for a week away. And they said, oh, where are you going? I said, well, we're going, myself and Skippy are going up into Norfolk. We hired a place in Norfolk. I said, it's not on the coast. I said, it's near the coast, but it's not on the coast. I said, but we've hired this place. I said, and then I'm also going to go and do my meet and greet. And they said, meet and greet? I said, yes. I said, I'm going up to Sutton Coldfield to do a meet and greet. I said, with some ladies I've met before. And they said, what's it like? I said, what's what like? What's it like standing in front of people you've never met before and doing a meet and greet? And I said, well, it's really strange. To try and explain it, because I don't feel anything special. I might be doing something that a lot of people are possibly doing as well, but they're not telling people about it. They're doing it on the quiet, which I was doing. I was doing it on the quiet initially, but then when everything changed, when myself and my wife split, I had to start my life again, and that was the thing that did it. I could have just separated and moved on and got myself into another relationship and got married, and I'd been in the same boat. I still had all this bottled up inside me and it wasn't going to go away. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to do what I want to do. You know, it's my time. You know, my children are grown up, they're settled. I hadn't got any responsibilities towards people anymore. I'd done my bit, I'd bared my responsibilities, brought my children up, made sure they were both settled. That's when it all went wrong anyway. And yeah, that's when it all happened. And I could have just carried on living a lie, but it would have been a lie and I'd have never been happy. So doing what I've done has been an incredible experience, absolutely incredible. I never ever dreamt that I'd ever be able to do this, guys. I think I'm stronger than what I realised I was. I don't care what people think. I don't want to think badly of me, but I don't really care. You know, if they don't like what I'm doing, well, that's for them to deal with. That's their problem, not my problem. And I just want to live my dream. I want to do what I want to do. I want to enjoy the rest of my life. I don't want to be trapped in a relationship that was going absolutely nowhere and it was only going to get worse. And this relationship I'm in now is absolutely bliss because I'm not hiding anything. You know, everything I do is out in the open. As I say, what you see is what you get. I tell no lies. I am as honest as the day is long, and I just want to live my life loving somebody, having a loving partner to share my life with, and to do these meet and greets, to meet all these people who've come onto my YouTube site, who can see something in me that I can't honestly see myself. I just consider that I'm doing this for myself, but a lot of people say you don't realise quite what you're doing. Well, no, I don't. I just feel like I'm doing what I want to do, what I should have done years ago, and I'm not frightened of coming out and doing it. I'm not going to hide anymore, and I should have done this years ago, but I couldn't because I had responsibilities. And now my responsibilities are gone and I can start again. This is my one and only chance to live the way I've always wanted to live. And Skippy has helped me in this big time because she's been there for me. She's supported me as I will support her. And when I go and do these meet and greets, I'm meeting all these wonderful people who can see something in me. And it's just a wonderful feeling to go and sit down with a group of people who just want to meet you and just want to talk to you, and they just want to hug you and thank you. And I just love it. I think it's wonderful that I've been able to help so many people. So many people keep saying to me, you don't know what you're doing. You really don't know what you've done for me. And yeah, they're right. I don't honestly understand how I've affected them because I didn't set out to do that. I just set out to document what was happening in my life. You know, this is me. This is exactly what I'm doing. You see me, I go to work, I've got my boys. I come home from work, I take the boys out for a walk, or we go shopping, we go to the charity shops, or I go out for a meal with my mum and dad. That's what I do. You're seeing my day-to-day life. There's nothing hidden. You know, I get up in the morning, I put my makeup on. You guys have seen that. You've seen me shave, you've seen me take the top off. You don't see me get undressed, obviously, guys, but you've seen more of me than many people have. And it's lovely. It's really lovely not having to worry about living a lie anymore, because I'm not. You know, it's all out there. If you go onto my YouTube site, I hate to think how many videos I've got on there now. We must be into the thousands. We must be into thousands. I've got 7,700 subscribers now. I never set out to become a YouTube sensation. I just set out to document my journey, and you guys have all cottoned on to me and joined me for that, and I can't thank you enough. I get some absolute fantastic messages from you guys. You give me advice. I've got advice from so many people, and it's wonderful, and I do listen to your advice. Okay, so I don't have to agree with it, you know, like a lot of you say, oh, your dress sense, I wouldn't have worn that, you're too old to wear that, or you're too... But that's right, but I'm learning as I go, but I want to find my own style, my own... We're all different. Everybody's different, and that's the wonderful thing about human beings. There's no two people the same, and I just love it. I just love it. It's absolutely fantastic. And I've met some fantastic people. And my meet and greets with my Scottish Angels and my Northern Angels as well. I've met such wonderful people. And I could never have imagined that having done what I've done would have led me to meet all these wonderful people. There's people I haven't met who have become regulars on my site, and they're always popping up, saying hello, good morning, good evening, good night, sleep well. They're always there, and that's really nice. And they obviously listen to my videos, they'll often comment on them, and I love that. And it gives you something to listen to, you know, you tune in before you go to bed, or you catch up in the morning when you get up. That's lovely, that is really nice. And like I said, I've never done this for viewing figures or number of subscribers. I'm just documenting my life, guys. And that's exactly what I'm doing this moment in time, right in front of you now. This is how it's all going, and I'm enjoying this so much. So when myself and Skippy go up to Norfolk on that week's holiday, that's Skippy's birthday. So we're going to be celebrating Skippy's birthday. That's the whole reason for me having that week off. And we're going to celebrate it with her. And it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. So nice. And my birthday, I had Don and Karen, my Scottish Angels, came down to stay with me. They looked after me when I came back from having my operation. And then I had Skippy. She came and looked after me after the Scottish Angels had gone back. They all met up. They overlapped. It wasn't like they didn't know about each other. They've all met. And Donna and Karen have been down here to stay with myself and Skippy. So everybody's in the know. You know, all my close followers, the people who really know me, they know exactly what's going on, and they've stayed here. I've had Abby and Paul, I've had Donna and Karen, obviously Skippy's been here. It's wonderful, and I just love it. It's lovely having people in the house. As far as I'm concerned, it's an open door policy here. If you know me and you're a really close contact stroke friend, you're more than welcome to come up here, because you can make a holiday of it, and that's what I've always said. And don't forget, I've only got 4 months until I retire anyway, so this is going to be absolutely fantastic. Having people come and stay, treat it as a holiday. That's what I want. I want to meet people. I'll be able to go places as well. Myself and Skippy can go places. I haven't got to stay at home because I've got to go to work on the Monday, and it's just wonderful. My life is fantastic. It's so nice. I'm having so much fun. Where's it going to lead me to, though? Where am I going to end up, guys? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't honestly care. I'm just loving every minute of this. Every time I do something different, it's like we went to Bacton. Myself and Skippy went to Bacton. It's probably about a month ago now. That was absolutely fantastic. And I walked down that beach early in the morning, me and the boys, sun on my back, hair on my shoulders, walking in the sand. The sea was rushing up around my feet, and it was just like, wow. Just a wow moment. Like, how have I ended up here? All those years, guys, I had everything was hidden and bottled up. I could have burst out crying then. I honestly could have burst out crying, because it was just such a wonderful moment to be where I was at that moment in time, living my dream. Absolutely fantastic. I know, I'm waffling now, aren't I? I'm waffling on, and I'm sorry. Right, let's get this washing done. I'll have everybody in tears at this rate. Right, I've got the dog's dishes to go. I'll fill the kettle up for tomorrow for my shave. There we go. Got me going now. Right, guys, let's do these bits so we can get ourselves to bed. The boys have already been up the garden, so they haven't got to go out again. So I can give them their biscuit, tuck them up in bed, and then I can go upstairs and climb into bed myself. Skippy should be calling me hopefully around 11 o'clock time, so I'll probably go onto my YouTube site and go through some of the messages again, guys. I did quite well at trying to catch up over the weekend, so I've tried to acknowledge as many people as I can. But it takes a long time, there's a lot on there. But bear with me, I'll try and do my best, guys. There you go. Right, that's all the washing done. Whoops, put you in there. That can stay there. Right, there we go. Whew. Right, enough of that. Right, do you guys fancy biscuits? Do you boys want a biscuit? Where are you then? Where's my boys? Where are my boys? Hello. Sooty stood in the doorway watching me. And Snoop's on the sofa, he's just lifted his head up. He's not moving, he's just lifted his head up. Right, let's put this away. There we go. Right, kettle's off. Let's just fill this one up, guys. Get this show on the road. Let's get ourselves tucked up. This time next week, Skippy should be back. Right, that's done. That's done. That one's done. Get some biscuits for my boys. Here I come, guys. Here I come. Hang on. Right, I've got the biscuits for my boys. I'll turn the radio on. Turn it down a bit, but it's... There you go. Right, radio's on. Back door's locked. Take the keys out. We're going up. We're going up. We're going to put my boys to bed. Hey, Snoop's licking his lips. I can see you. Right, there you go. There's my Snoopers. And where's my Soot? There's my little Soot. Right, there you go, Sooty. There you go, Snoopy. You're all done. There you go. There you go. There you go. I'd better just check their water bowl. Keep your eyes on my boys, please. Okay guys, all done. Good boys. Right, night night my darlings. Sleep tight fellas. You be good and I'll see you boys in the morning. Right, I just filled their water bowl up. And that's that. Right, night night my darlings. Sleep tight. I'll do that one. That one. Lounge I've done. I just need to turn the telly off. I think the telly's still on. Where's the hoofy doofy? I've got two hoofy doofies, one for the TV and one for the skybox, the Freeview box. Go on, off you go. Where's that one? Trying to get it to go off. And try that one again. Got it. Right, we got it in the end. Okay, so that one's off. Nothing in here to do. Settee's all tidied. Night night guys, sleep tight fellas. I'll see you later. You be good. Right guys, I've already had a shower, so I've just got to get myself undressed, do my teeth, and climb into bed before Skippy phones. Right, we're nearly up. Oh, and turn that one off. That's the shower. And there. Right, guys. Oh, we're in. Fingers crossed I'll get a better night's sleep tonight. I should do. I'm so tired. Right, guys. Let's point it. That's it. Right, I'm going to sign out now. Love you all to death. Get this on. Go and sit in bed and wait for Skippy to phone up. I shall chat with you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.